Here's the other thing too that I didn't understand until I moved here. I moved here like 4 years ago,
Okay.
and what I didn't get about acting is people will tell you, they're like, "Oh, you have a unique look. Nobody looks like you. You're gonna get all kinds of roles."
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to an audition,
And they all look like
it's
you.
9,000 me's, and you're like, "What? Who are?"
Isn't it freaky though?
Yeah.
Because you're like staring at these guys like, what the
I'm
fuck?
like, "Are you my brother, dude? Who is this guy?"
Where was your dad on the night of?
Oh, dude, my dad was getting it in, I guess, with all these different looking like me dudes out there.
He was Ron Jeremying the scene, huh?
Yeah, he was dominating. but yeah, it's a lot of. I do notice it's a lot of like foreign dudes. They're like kind of like Eastern European guys. A lot of them have accents, So
you're like, I one upped you, dude.
Yeah, but
my English is flawless.
I start talking, and they're like, "This is trash guy for," So, but yeah.
Do you get a lot of auditions?
I like wasn't really like trying for it that much. I did a couple of commercials auditions, and then just got irritated by doing it. Like,
same,
because it's like people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that don't do acting stuff, that like it's all day to go to like 2 auditions.
Oh yeah.
You got to drive across LA, the most heavily traffic congested city in the country. You got to go to some weird studio casting place. You sit in a room with 3,000 dudes that look exactly like you. and then you go and you read a thing that doesn't make any sense about pizza rolls, and then they're like, "Yeah, thanks. That was great."
Do you ever get those sides and you're like, who the fuck wrote this bullshit?
Oh,
it's like terrible. They're all terrible.
Yeah, and that's what sucks too, because they're like, just read what's on the paper, and then you're like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever seen, and they're like, that's not what's on the paper.
Yeah,
you gotta
read what's there.
Yeah, and then they're like, I remember there was one where they were like, it was literally about pizza rolls, and I was supposed to be a Viking, and they were like, yeah, so say these pizza rolls are good. I'm like, these pizza rolls are good, and then they were like, can you do it in a Viking accent? I'm like, what's a Viking accent? And the guy goes, I don't know.
Just throwing shit out there.
Like, well, if you don't know what it is, how are you gonna know that I nailed it?
He's like, that was spot on. That was so Viking.
Yeah, and I was like, hang 10, dude, eat some pizza rolls, bro. And they were like, that's a Southern California Viking. That's what that was.
That Viking eats vegan tacos,
and he shreds.
Drinks kombucha.
He shreds in the skate park. Do a kickflip, eat some pizza rolls.
That's funny, dude.
Yeah.
You ever have to do outdoor auditions where they're like, I had one the other day. They told me they wanted me to jump rope for 60 seconds. I couldn't jump rope for 20, dude. I kept tripping on myself.
Oh, damn.
Oh, dude, I'm so out of shape.
Yeah. Did they give you a jump rope?
No, I had a fucking bias. See, that's the thing.
You got to bring your own jump rope.
Yeah, dude.
That's
bullshit. DIY, man.
Was it the right size?
I had the right size jump rope, I think. I'm just out of shape. Quarantine fucked me over, dude.
The jump rope it's not easy.
Dude, I used to be good at it. I was a pitcher in high school, and like I used to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
And man, I was terrible, dude. I was standing out there tripping over myself. My girlfriend's like filming it because I stupidly didn't bring my tripod, and she's like holding the phone. And I'm like, higher, you're getting my chin,
Yeah.
And then like some lady has a Shih Tzu behind me. It's just shitting in the shot. Doesn't give a fuck. She's like on the phone. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
With the jump rope thing, do they like? It's hard to look. Are you supposed to say stuff while you're?
Yeah, dude, that's the thing. Yeah, dude.
How are you supposed to talk while you're jumping?
Dude, that's the thing. I couldn't do it because I couldn't concentrate. Like, my mind is very simple. It's, like, very primitive.
Yeah.
I have, like, a Neanderthal mind, and it can only do certain things.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, and so, like, I'm trying to jump rope and say what I have to say. And, like, I think, like, they had me say, like, oh, my workout routine, I do this. And I'm like, I can't lie. You know,
Yeah.
like it was coming across so fake.
Yeah.
Like I clearly do not work out.
Yeah. The commercials are also ridiculous because they make you like it's so contrived. Because
Yeah.
it's like they try to condense everything that they're trying to say in like 30 seconds. So it's like no one would work out and talk about the workout that they're doing while they're doing it. Like no one would do that.
That's not.
No one goes to
like,
the gym and they're like, I'm lifting weights and this is my regimen that I do. Like
They're so far removed. That's the thing. The execs and bigwigs, the producers, the directors are so far removed from like actual reality that they have
Yeah.
no idea how normal people do things.
yeah, and then you come in and then you're like, hey, I'm a normal person. Like this seems like crazy. And then they're like, what are you talking about? How dare you?
How dare you question
Yeah,
me?
you
I
can't
wrote that
yeah.
personally.
yeah. Yeah. There's someone that's like, hey, fuck you when you say the thing wrong or when you mess up their line or whatever. Which is like that's an issue for me because like I I want to try to memorize lines and like say exactly what they wrote.
Yeah.
But like my brain will be like instinctually like, yeah, don't say that. That's stupid. Like say something else. Make it your own, But when I took like an acting class and they were saying like to get good at like nailing what they wrote because like fights happened.
Oh, sometimes they get insulted, man.
Yeah, fights happened in a writing room to get those words on that
To
page.
get that
so,
shit in front of you.
yeah,
literal
so
shit.
you need to nail that shit.